open middle line, stable arm, lot of force. I'm very tight and I push. That's one of my favorite things, y'all gonna hate it. It's the elbow smash pass that's right at one of the basic passes from Jiu-Jitsu. Let's do it. Elbow smash pass. Up. So easy and so basic. So there's many different variations of this one. The one I prefer is I get some control, I open the guard, and then I start passing. So watch. So many people hate it, they're like, blah 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 if you dig the elbow in. But matter of fact, it works if you do it correct. So in my opinion, if it works and if it doesn't injure my training partners, that means it's good jiu-jitsu. So let's do this one. So I'm here, I try to grab the pant if I can, or the gi, and I try to have some top jacket control to stop him a bit from attacking me. And I dig the elbow here in his quadriceps. So here's the vastus head of his quadriceps, looks like a teardrop. And directly on the edge of it is where he's a bit sensible. So I'm gonna try to push open, okay? And now that the guard is open, the magic starts, right? Most important part. Elbow is here on his hip crease. Boop. The right foot comes up, knee is on the chest, hand is still down, knee comes in, that foot stays, gancho, to stop him from doing a proper half guard. And then second knee comes out to the half guard, to the side mount, sorry. And then I release the hook and I'm passed. Some things are really important. So I usually do not use both elbows. If I'm trying to use both elbows, yes, I have more power, but I have very weak posture. Even if I put my hands down, it's easy for him to grab me and kill my posture, or even attack my neck. And you gotta protect your neck at all times. So I'm using one elbow most of the times. Also, when my hand is free, he can go for a triangle. He's just pushing in, boom, and triangle. So I have to address that as well. So I'm either backing up without leaning too far back, because if I'm leaning too far back, he's doing a hip bump sweep, right? So I'm leaning a bit, closing the hands, like so, and then lift the hip a bit, and now I got a lot of force on his leg, and I want to open one side, so I'm only pushing on one leg with all the force I have. If I'm here and he's trying to break my posture, I'm just leaning back a bit, boop. And now see, as soon as I'm down, my elbow drops, my hand is up to stop this leg from coming back. I already got an elbow knee frame here, his leg cannot come back. This elbow here needs to be low enough. If it's too far inside, he could go for my back. Exactly. If it's too far outside, he could go for a kimura or whatever, or even an armbar. So I'm either on the hip crease or I drop it here with the hand in. Now stay with the middle line on the edge of his body, knee up, close to the chest, so it's impossible for him to regain a guard. Okay, then just come in or even grab the collar to pull myself forward. And then either slide in with the knee, as I said before, or if the path here is blocked, probably by his right hand, I'm gonna backstep and then come in. Let's check again how we open the guard. Grab the jacket, okay? You can grab only one side if you prefer. You can grab both sides. So if I have a stable arm here, my hand is on his solar plexus, it's almost impossible for him to break my posture. He can try, but that arm here is too stiff and too long. Too hard for him. It's just gonna push it into him when he's trying to pull. And the elbow is pointing towards his hip. If my elbow is too far inside, he could go for an armbar if he knew how. If it's too far outside, he will break my posture. So my elbow is just slightly bent and pointing towards his hip. Second hand grabs either here the side of the pant or here the jacket. I just grab, or even the belt, whatever you prefer, just to block him, to stop him from pushing my hand inside. So I hold, and now with the elbow, and now the pressure comes from the shoulder. So I raise my hip I raise my hip a bit to make this here more steep, right? If it's too flat, I'm pushing his leg on my thigh. I want to slide it down my thigh. So I'm here and I push, wham! And it's impossible for him to push my hand inside for the triangle. It's impossible to do any kind of attack for him, and my knee is already in. And as soon as my knee is here, now recovering the guard is very difficult. I'm very tight on this side here to block the far side knee from coming in. He would like to enter the knee. If the knee comes in, that's difficult for me now, so I wouldn't need to knee should pass. So I'm too tight here, and I'm coming forward to pull close again and pass, right? So check it out again. So there's a couple things that we need to rethink, okay? It's not him laying on his back and me kneeling here and trying to push open. It's more that I need to know the main force is him pushing me this way. So I'm gonna ignore gravity for a bit. So I'm holding on to him, and my main force will be forward. So and now I need to make a steep line here with my thigh to make it easier to push open. Okay? And I'm holding midline on his outside line, so it's impossible for him to sweep me. Either way, I'm so stable. It's impossible for him to get the knee working. It's impossible for him to get the other knee in. I'm just too tight. Knee comes up and in. Again, the frame here, his knee cannot enter. It's not even a thing of force, right? How could he enter here? Okay? And now instead of just trying to lean forward, if he pushes me back, I cannot lean in, right? But I can climb in. So I'm holding, climbing in, coming in with the knee, coming under the elbow, side mount. Let's see it once more. Pop, pop. Notch. Boom. So that's the elbow smash pass. I know some of you guys hate it, some of you guys think it's improper jiu-jitsu, but guess what? If it works, it works. Make it work, stay safe, stay tight, and stay hard. See you next time.